Whoa. Hey, what's up, guys? My setup is all screwed up. Hey, it's nice to be back. First stream since October 6th, 2023. Imagine that. Lots happened since then. So, for my comeback stream, we're doing something special today. So, we're not playing any games. So the plan for tonight is about a 2-hour stream, as I used to do back in the days. But we're gonna do something special. As you might notice, Yoda's gone. Well, he's not actually gone, but he's just... Oops, sorry about that. Just in the next room. But I now have a big video game collection. So yeah. So I've been collecting PlayStation stuff now for the last about a year, I'd say. And tonight we're gonna disassemble and clean one of the consoles I have in my collection, which I hadn't done. I just put it on the shelf. So we're gonna clean a SCPH-5501 PS1. So we're gonna completely open it up, disassemble everything, clean it up, and yeah, that's gonna be it. If we have time after that, we'll go and maybe clean clean some games. I have tons of games that I have a process that I do where I remove all the stickers and clean the boxes and all that stuff. So depending on how much time it takes to get this thing disassembled and cleaned, I'm not gonna reassemble it tonight because I need to leave it to dry a bit, just to make sure there's no moisture in it when I put it back together. So it's gonna dry for a few days, and well, actually, it could dry for only a few hours, but I'm going away this weekend, so it's gonna dry for a few days, and when I'm back next week, we'll put it back together. So yeah, depending on how long it takes and how badly dirty it is inside, because I've never opened it up. It's not the first one I do, but you never know. Sometimes you find some strange stuff in there. One of the consoles I opened, I found a USB stick. Encrypted USB stick. Was hidden inside the console, which I still haven't been able to decrypt. This thing. Alright, so that's the game plan for tonight. I have a brand new setup with the top cam. I'm actually using my phone. So hopefully it doesn't die on us during the stream. I fully charged it before, but you never know. So I'm running on the battery, but I'm gonna get a cable that's long enough. I didn't have any cables that's long enough to plug it into a USB port on my PC, so I'm just running on the battery for tonight. Okay. Alright, guys, ready? So first things first. I know it works. You guys don't know it works. So let's boot it up. So let me plug it in. Have to find all the cables first. So I'm actually running a I don't know how it's called, the RCA to HDMI converter. Alrighty, so let's switch to the gameplay screen. Alright, Let's hope this works. It boots up perfectly. Sorry for the crackling sound. There's a bit of static on that wire. All right. Boots up pretty well. So now let's pop a disc in it and see if it plays games. I know it does, but you don't. So my tester, Crash Bandicoot 2. That's my. I know this one works. It's a bit dirty, but does the job. So every time I have a PS1 or PS2, because PS2s will read PS1 games. Also, PS3s will read PS1 games. So every time I need to test a console, I use this one. I have another copy in my collection, which is better than this one. Let's pop it in. So we're just going to see if it boots up the game. Which it should. Eventually. Interesting. Should start. All right. Turn it off and turn it back on. I tried it earlier today and it was working fine. There we go. Yeah, I can hear the disc going now. There you have it. Isn't it marvelous? All right, so we know it works.
Crash Bandicoot 2. Vortex strikes.
Just start the game, just to see. Just to see. Isn't it amazing? Ah, good old Crash Bandicoot. Okay. We know it works. Let's turn it off. Alrighty. Alright. So the controller that I have with it, the good old SCPH-1080. This is the one with an H stamped in the back. I actually have 3 different models for this controller. There's another one with an R. Or is it an M? I think it's an M that's stamped in the back. And there's one that doesn't have a stamp in the back, a letter stamped, but it's made in Malaysia. So those are the 3 currently that I have in my collection. I don't know if there's any other variants, but I keep them all. So what I typically do is I'll assign a controller to a console, and the other ones I just keep in a box. So this one's been completely torn down. For those of you who follow my posts on Discord or did I post them on Instagram? I didn't post them on Instagram. I completely disassemble, clean, reassemble the controllers also. So we'll eventually do a controller cleanup when we get to another console. All right, so time to switch to disassembly. Sorry for all the noise. All right, let's see how this looks with the top-down camera. There. All right. So open up. Pop the disc. Let's put that back in the case. All right, so if you have any questions while we do this, feel free to ask. Where did I put all my... Sorry. All right, so I have a plastic bin, little metal cup. I'm going to put all the bolts, screws, any metal parts in there. Hey, Mr. Squeezy, thanks for following. Appreciate it, man. All right, so I have 2 plastic bins. One, I'm gonna put all the stuff, and later when we clean, there's gonna be one with soapy water. So we're gonna wash everything that's plastic in hot water with dishwashing soap. Any metal parts, if they're not rusted or anything, we're not gonna touch. We're just gonna put back. It's inside. We don't see them. Anything that's I don't know. That's electronics, like the motherboard and everything. Hey, Sharky. Not sure if it's a problem on my end, but your video isn't showing up for me. It's just, I can't check on my phone. Is anybody else having that issue? Let me just see. Maybe I can check my... Is my bitrate too high? You have a black screen. Okay, let me just adjust something. I think my bitrate is too high. Oh, that sucks. I haven't streamed in a while, right? I think I'm... Where's that? Let's drop this. Let's see if this fixes it. Ah, man. That's what happens when you don't stream for a long time. Need to just check here. Yeah, I'm checking on... Alright, you know what? Let me just stop the stream and I'll be back. I'll try and adjust some stuff.